Shmups.
Video games.
Marketing. It's never over.
Hello.
Oh. It looks like we are alive.
Hell yeah. Shmups.
What's today's theme?
Today's theme are shmups that
themes.
really bug me,
Nice.
aka insect themed.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I love it.
I mean, it was either that or shmups that are full of glitches and terrible fucking hit detection.
I can get something to do that, but that's not tonight. I'm just play Titan Warriors again, because I don't think anyone... Well, oh, Carnival saw that one.
Oh no.
Yeah,
If you-
no, I saw that one. Oh god.
If you give it the same name though, that'll still work. Just use that weird font that people love to use whenever things they want to pretend are creepy or glitchy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would require effort, though.
The creepypasta font.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway.
Hyper-realistic shmups.
We have a Polygon episode coming up.
Ooh.
It's not exactly hyper-realistic, but... It should be the last
Lolo
one
the
before
Puzzler
the...
versus the Fighting Polygon team.
Yes. The Polygon team that fights your eyes. But yes. Hello. We got a new episode of Ranking of Shmups. And as I alluded to earlier, this is all insect-themed shmups. So, if we're doing insect-themed shmups, I think there's really only one game we can start, and we're actually going to be going in kind of chronological order in terms of releases.
Ooh.
Because if we're talking...
I can't believe Simance is a shmup. I know it.
It's not.
Ah.
But also, it's going to take a little longer to load up some games because RetroArch's been giving me crap regarding
Is
my...
Mr. Mosquito shmup? This is important.
No, because I don't think you shoot.
Damn it.
Also, if I remember correctly, I just reading about, because for the game that I'm playing tomorrow, I believe that Art Dink also did Mr. Mosquito as well as Tail of the Sun.
Amazing.
But yes.
Mr. Mosquito's great because it's a game about how this tiny mosquito tore apart a family.
Amazing.
Yes. But if we're talking insect-themed shmups, there's only one place we can start. That's a Centipede.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay.
So, yeah, one of those, like, really iconic early 80s, like, in fact, 1980 arcade game made by Atari. I might as well just go ahead and start. There's no story to this. It's just, hey, if there's a giant-ass centipede, shoot it.
Why was I convinced that you played as the Centipede?
No, you shoot the
Yeah.
centipede. So, yeah, you just go around and you shoot the centipede. It's a pretty basic game. And if you
you
shoot the
dodge
middle,
the
it turns into its kind of own little mini centipede, I guess.
What happens if you shoot the head?
It just goes away. It don't do anything special. So this is essentially...
splitting up.
It's... Whoops.
Ah.
And yes, there are these little mushrooms that basically you... This game is essentially Space Invaders, but with a little bit more movement. Also, one thing that is actually kind of unique about it was the fact that this did not control the joystick. This was a trackball game.
Yep.
So I'm using a mouse actually to emulate that. Which is going to be great, because I can guarantee that I am going to, at some point, click outside the window.
This centipede is real fast, damn.
Why does a Centipede have a spider friend that hates you?
Herb, were you playing as the Kool-Aid Man down there?
No.
Don't think
It's
so.
Kirby.
Oh.
Oh,
It's like the fucking Kool-Aid Man.
well, it's the whatever. It's one of the things from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, but you recolored the sprites from Adventure in Dreamland, the NES one or Game Boy one, didn't you?
Yes, the sprite came from a Kirby Adventure. The colors came from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
Yeah.
I forgot what they called it. I think it might have been Ruby.
I don't remember the names. I just remember finding all the spray bottles. And you added your own custom colors anyway, from what I recall.
So, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to say about this. It's Centipede.
No.
It's Centipede.
It is very basic.
I'm sure at some point somebody experimented with the formula and released Centipede, but fancy.
They did. It's called Millipede. It's the sequel to this game.
Oh no,
Will you be playing that as well?
No, I will not be playing Millipede.
Because it's essentially the same.
It's very similar. There are some very key differences, like there are actually bombs, like little bombs that you can shoot, which also it's great because it also shows the time that it was developed because they're DDT bombs. So there's also extra enemies. There's some other little changes to kind of make it a little bit different, but it is for the most part the same game. I think the differences between like the later NES and Mega Man's, like the difference between like 4 and 5, it's about that level.
So what happens if the Centipede gets to the bottom?
It just comes back up.
Ah, let's see.
Also, since there it is. So if I left that thing on the screen long enough, it'll create a mushroom that will be a different color. And if the Centipede were to run into it, it would just beeline straight to the bottom. No, in fact, I'll let it. See that? Okay, okay. See how that one little bit just kind of straight, like shot straight to the bottom?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what that thing does.
Nice.
Can I get... Let's say, can I get past the high score, which I can't remember whether or not I said it or not, or if that was just the default. Oh, there's the thing that I was about to click out the window. All right.
Congrats. Great score. Enter your initials.
Oh, the problem is that it's going outside the window. There we go.
Take that, Torpo.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that Centipede. It
is in fact something.
as basic as an arcade game as you can practically get. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's
pretty good,
fairly
actually.
competent.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually aged for what it is actually aged kind of well. Especially with the whole using the a trackball, quote unquote, to move, it actually makes it really smooth to move, and it's actually. I wish more shmups would actually do that, but we kind of got stuck with the joystick. So, think of where even
where would we put
this?
I mean, we'd probably put it fairly high. Well, not high, but it's like...
I think let's start. Let's see.
I would
when you
play
put
it, so I would say maybe green.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
we
I'm
go
thinking
look
somewhere in the
for?
green.
Should we look for the same era games like the pig balloon one and stuff like that? See where those are.
Oh, like
The game
Puyon?
can
Let's see, where did
transcend time.
Puyon? Puyon's 75. I'd kind of play Puyan over that, though.
Yeah. So below Puyan, I guess.
I kind of played above Psy Battler. But I'm thinking maybe I'd probably play it above Cannon Spike and put it below Gang Ground.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Mhm.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
It's agreed.
And I forgot what the name of the game was.
It is a bug.
It is, I guess, technically a vertical shooter since it's not two-way. Can't move up. A whole lot. Whoop.
Who died?
That's Carnival.
What a chump.
Rip Carnival.
Betcha net stuff. Let's see. Good. 1980. Okay. So, move on to the next game. Which, by the way, there's going to be a bit more than normal games, but a lot of these are kind of older, so probably not going to be spending a whole lot of time on them. So I got this game, which is pretty interesting. Sure that my controls are set. Okay. So we got this.
Okay. Ah.
This is Yar's Revenge.
Hmm.
It is a 1981.
Sure is.
Is it supposed to be doing that?
Yes. It's an
Okay.
Atari 2600 game.
Behold this aggressively Atari game.
Yes. So let's start. Let's just set the basic mode and start. So we. Oh, let me turn it down a little bit also. So we are. God. This is back when like people just made names that made absolutely no sense. We are. I believe we are named the Cotile. And we're some sort of bee creature. That is supposed to. And I believe that is supposed to be Yar right over here. So the main plot, or the main kind of what you do is you're trying to break this barrier, and then you fly into him, and then that gives you that little thing on the left. You then kind of shoot it at him, trying to actually like connect.
You know, I played the Xbox Live version of this thing, the remake, and this doesn't help me make any more sense out of that.
It's funny you say that. We might be taking a look at that in a little while.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That is an atrocity.
Okay, so now we get this little second thing where we got it.
But what is the band in the middle? Like what?
So you can't shoot through it. It's basically a kind of field that you can't shoot through. I don't know exactly why, but you can't.
But you can't shoot through it, you just can't shoot when you're in it.
Yeah, you can't like if I hit the button,
You
it's not
can
gonna do
shoot from
anything.
the other side.
Why?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Also, you
I
have
don't know if it
that
even
little
defends you or anything.
that little thing. Also, if it hits you, will kill you.
Well, I would
Yeah, I
assume.
figured that much at least.
It just chases you like the goddamn quad laser.
Also, if you run into the barrier, it will also. You will also get the little thingy.
Quad laser.
Don't know what.
Wait, why did you die?
I don't know.
I think you got crushed by a pixel.
I never.
Of the force
I
field
didn't.
against
I
the
didn't
wall.
think that it would do that.
I
Oh well.
don't know enough about this to know if I'm super certain. Also, So
Oh,
Gomi swears she's
Christ.
paying attention.
Good thing I looked away.
Okay,
Right.
then it just repeats.
I don't
Amazing.
think we need more of this game.
Okay.
Quad.
Also, I will just go ahead and say that this was like one of the first games to have a Easter egg, in particular credit. I forgot exactly how you do it, but there's a way you can get the creator's initials to kind of show up.
What's
this
the
was-
game?
Yar's Revenge. It was developed by Howard Scott Warshaw, who is actually generally referred to, or he's pretty well known. He's like one of the more famous Atari age
Torpo
developers.
spelled with a Y.
Okay,
Well known
defeat
for
the
hating-
swirl in midair, then move Yar over to a place with a spot on its back is aligned vertically with the black streak.
I see.
I'd look it up on YouTube.
Basically, when it's you doing that scroll move at you, you have to hit it then, and then move your into proper position to see the initials HSWWSH.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. That's Yours
Amazing.
Revenge.
Everything's roboting out a little for me.
That's just for you.
Okay.
It's fine on my end.
Okay, so that was actually a
Can we
game
give
that
it a massive amount of negative points for causing eye damage?
It was an Atari game.
Yeah.
I think it was aggressive beyond that, though, for eye damage.
That's why I said before, it was an aggressively Atari game.
Yes.
Honestly, I'd say orange at best.
Yeah, it's not going above orange. But because if you play like the later like the different difficulty levels, because it's an Atari 2600 game, so you can just select the thing whenever you want. It gets a little hectic, but where did we put Laser Blast?
I think I saw it, but you moved too quickly. I think it was in low orange.
I would play Laser Blast over that.
Yeah.
And I'd probably play this above Abadix. Alien Syndrome...
Sure.
I'd probably play Alien Syndrome above this.
I would definitely play Alien Syndrome over this.
Definitely.
I concur.
Where's... Not yet, it's Revenge. Nine. We're getting...
Dude.
Actually, no, technically it would be a free. That's Atari. Oh, what do we... Just 2600?
This is for the 2600, yeah.
I didn't know if I just put 2600 or Atari 2600. No, it's 1980. Okay, so next game. A game from a franchise you probably did not expect to see on this thing. This up. Sure. And this is what? Okay.
Okay.
This is Donkey Kong 3.
What?
Oh, I played this.
Yeah. This is a sequel to Donkey Kong Jr. This is in fact a shmup. And the goal of the game is to get Donkey Kong to go at the top of the screen by shooting pesticide up its ass.
Yeah, gotta guess the gooch.
Don't want any fucking bugs.
Yep. And we are, I think it's Stanley the Bugman.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
He's stealing your thing.
Yeah, so both the things at the bottom are basically like, I think this is supposed to be a greenhouse that you're trying to protect or something like that.
It's very much greenhouse.
Basically, the plants at the bottom are basically just bonus things. They don't like give you anything, so might as well go ahead and start.
Guess the gooch.
Okay. Okay, so basically do that, and then if you get this little canister, that.
Gooch effectively guessed.
Fucking destroyed Donkey Kong.
Sure.
Oh yeah, they're bigger plants now.
And if you do it fast enough, you with that super spray, you kind of get a free kind of win.
Yep.
So this is, if you think about like how the original Donkey Kong worked, that stage that we just finished is basically the equivalent of the 100-meter stage.
Yeah.
So then it just kind of loops. So the only way you can get another super spray is if you lose a life. So now that we've been in a loop, we now have to deal with those things, which are basically, they will break up into four shots upon death. So, also, this death animation is kind of
Oh,
Stop.
Jesus.
Savage. Nintendo is fucking brutal. Rip Stanley.
If we beat the stage fast enough, even if they're carrying it, they will drop it. Am I gonna extend? Okay, so here now we have to deal with this stage, which is kind of annoying because that whole thing in the center, since if you don't have a super spray, you don't have the distance with your spray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, if you another way to game over is not game over, but to die, is if you let Donkey Kong get to the, because you see how he's kind of, damn, didn't get the, if you get the worm enough while oh, damn it. Oh, what? Okay, I guess if
ridiculous.
I guess there is a lot of micromanagement in this game. Because you have to make sure that you're like not dealing with because you have to make sure that the worms are not gonna go. Damn. Yep, that's.
I can't believe Cranky Kong got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So why does pesticide up Donkey Kong's Wasu actually harm him?
I don't think it harms him. I
Straight up
think
your
it
ass.
just is like the face he makes when you shoot him is very. He's getting weird feelings from that.
Oh,
I don't know if
Do
pain
not.
is quite the correct way to describe it, but it is definitely not. He's not in the mood for that at the moment. But yes.
Spritz in his beehole.
Yeah.
Yes. That's not the kind of
You-
spray
you
you
brought
put
it.
in that beehole, though.
The wrong kind of beehole.
So. I kind of like that game. It's actually of the Donkey Kongs in the arcade, I'm at as the one that I'm definitely the best at.
Like I said, my local dentist had it in his office for the waiting room.
I've only played it in the Game & Watch gallery for Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. I don't remember which.
There is an NES port of Donkey Kong 3, which is pretty decent. It's the version that I kind of used to, but I think the arcade one is kind of faster and like plays a little bit better. So yeah, so I'd say it's better than average.
Yeah.
Probably actually. Let's see, where do we put Centipede again? Because I'd probably put that above Centipede, so 92. And if we go up, I would probably play Donkey Kong 3 over, say, probably above Blazing Lasers. I don't know if I'd say above Aero Fighters.
Nah, Aero Fighters, I would argue, is more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right below Aero Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
So Donkey. That would be a vertical shooter.
Can't believe Cranky got spritzed in the beehole.
I mean, I guess
But
that's
he's
why.
so cranky.
Mm-hmm.
It all makes so much sense now.
All right.
It also explains why he's so hard on the younger Kongs. He's probably thinking deep back in the recesses of his minds. These guys never got sprayed up the beehole.
Fucking millennials have it so easy not getting sprayed up the ass with pesticides.
And that's after being kidnapped a couple of times by a carpenter or a plumber.
Yeah,
I think
true.
it was a carpenter at this time. So on the arcade version of Junior, they like lower him or they like raise him up from the ocean or something like that.
Wait, excuse me?
Like a fucking...
Yeah. Hold on.
like the fucking Kraken just ascends from the deep.
I was gonna do this, but yeah, let's see.
Behold Poseidon.
That's a gorilla. That's a gorilla.
Poseidon.
Mighty Poseidon.
That's a wet, smelly gorilla.
Mighty Poseidon smells like a wet gorilla.
I think it was trying to hump a swordfish.
Yeah, because like here's the opening of oh god damn it. I don't know why it keeps resetting my controls after I load something every time. But yes, here is
Hell yeah.
Raise him from his watery grave.
Wait, this is a shmup?
no. I just wanted to show that off.
He ascends.
Also, I forgot to play Takata and Fugue. I think that's an extra little good bit.
Like a fucking Dracula.
I
Donkey
can't
Kong is
believe.
Dio.
I was gonna say that, you son of a bitch.
Okay, now the game. Oh, let's see. Oh, where are you?
Donkey Kong goes before Mario. I give up my humanity, Jojo.
Okay, so here's the game that we're actually going to look at next.
This goes no matter how many mushrooms have you eaten in your life.
So this is Insector X.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That is a logo and a half.
It is a Taiko game.
I mean, that's not a terrible logo. It's a little weird.
And yeah,
And
it's a smidge loud. Yeah, so I don't know if they're related at all, but this is kind of very similar to a game we looked at before called Cloudmaster, which I think we actually looked at in the first episode.
I remember that. Kind of vaguely.
It was episode 4. But yes, it is actually one of the games in the red. But this seems to be a little bit better. Let's take a look.
at least graphics-wise.
Okay.
Is this a pyramid made out of corn?
No, I think it's just a pyramid.
Delicious corn.
Made out of 1989 graphics.
My delicious corn. My desert corn. Ancient Egyptian corn.
Delicious.
I mean, why not?
Straight from Ohio.
But seriously, that's a water bottle next to it. This is corn. That desert is probably just
So I need to check something.
salt or
Okay.
something.
It's corn flour. The whole desert is corn flour. They're gonna make one giant tortilla out of it.
I will have you know that pyramid was made of only the best nuts.
Okay, so now that we've picked this up, we get a secondary weapon.
Ooh.
Which the secondary weapons seem to be really good in this game.
We're incinerating these poor things.
They know what they
They're
did.
attacking us.
They're really just flying left. Like we just don't want to deal with traffic.
So I need to set something up real quick. Just in case.
Why would you want to deal with traffic?
Oh,
I mean, because I wouldn't want to get shot out of the fucking streets myself, probably.
okay, good.
That's the main reason we don't make it.
Look at that Nausicaa beetle at the bottom.
Egyptian drive-by.
That is that is straight out of Nausicaa right there.
Yeah.
What? What is that horrible? Oh, it's a worm carcass, I guess? I like that the enemies laugh before they shoot you.
They're mocking you.
Okay, and then here's the most important power-up of the game, auto fire.
Yeah.
Also, is that shot a bomb? That's okay. So it's apparently just a pesticide bomb.
Yeah, why not?
That is a really weird bomb.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it seems to work. It's just most like things tend not to work like that.
That man is getting stung in the knee.
What? I forgot about that.
Behold! I should probably be wearing something Egyptian, but I have decided to be Robin Hood today.
It's
The stinger is a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Look, technology marches on, and the bee or hornet has a right to upgrade. Also, that's horrifying.
No, it's great. You shut up.
Yeah.
Look, I already hate bugs enough. I don't need them to have flamethrowers on top of it all.
Looks like you're bugging out.
Well, thankfully that one's dead.
Well, yeah, now.
One thing that's actually kind of funny with the bosses, especially with the way they look, in home versions of this game, except for one in particular, after you beat a boss, it's like they all show a little picture of them in like bandages and like in a cast or something. It's actually kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have that in the arcade game.
Behold, the rotating spray ball spring ring thing. Trademark.
I like that a lot of these power-ups are just like, okay, sure, that's a thing, I guess.
They're gonna just fire it in a random direction.
Well, I mean, the bombs, like, only shoot left and right in 2 sweeps after they land on the floor. If there's no floor, then they're no good. And apparently, there's not going to be any floor.
Is that
So, wise decisions.
is that a net or a
Fly swatter.
That is.
I believe it was a fly swatter, but you got
Plateau area.
And we're back to this shot.
Yep.
Pew pew.
Behold the whatever this is.
Bumps.
More like a tiny drill that you drop on top of bugs. Also, remember that enemies are coming in from the left now, so maybe...
Yep.
He can drop bombs on them. Whoa.
Too bad they make an annoying sound when they hit the ground.
Yes.
These are the crosses we have to bear.
Oh no, this dapper grasshopper.
Ow.
It hit you with its dukes. There probably is a mass hug, but it's probably like owner only.
Yeah, only owner can do mass hug.
Why are you attacking that poor constipated dragonfly?
Let's do one more. Let's see where it puts us first.
Yeah.
This seems to be at the same spot.
Yeah.
But your score is 0 now.
Not 100.
Oh well. 600? My god, you're so pro at this game. Pew.
Oh. You know, I'm just not going to bother trying to kill this thing.
Feels like a smart decision, yeah.
Can you nickel and dime? The grasshopper Dukas.
Oh, God.
Apparently not.
Nope.
I like the contra construction in the background there.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
This is the Lost
This-
Contra game.
Super fancy sprinkler system.
Oh shit, is that what it is?
Clearly.
Damn.
And haven't you ever seen a sprinkler before?
I've never seen one that glows like that.
Well, you clearly just haven't been looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes, that was Insector X.
It sure was.
It's
It exists.
yeah. But I should just scroll down just a smidge.
I wouldn't say that it's bad necessarily.
It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't great.
Yeah. I would say that it's below Fantasy Zone 2 Tears of the Opa Opa.
I would say that. I'd have to think about that for a sec. was
I would
thinking
definitely say that it's
more-
it's not as interesting as Thunderbirds.
I forgot about the little note you put next to Scat.
Thunderbird.
But
Thunderbird.
yes,
I would play it over.
because I'm thinking somewhere in like this region. Vulgus.
Yeah, now that I see Air Fortress, yeah, I'd play.
thinking maybe below
Insector
Air
X above Air
Fortress.
Fortress. Air Fortress? No, I'd put it above
let's
Air
see.
Fortress.
How about below Nightmare?
Sure.
Nah.
X 9 8 mark 89. Next game that we're taking. Oh yes.
Oh. Do.
Default. Good night, Sasagami.
Good night.
Go. Yeah, also by the noise you probably hear. Oh, God.
Well, I am hearing them, I just don't know what they mean.
Remember games from left and right? Or... On. Excuse me while I adjust the thing because it seems to have forgotten all the settings that I put.
Take all the time
Except
you
for
need.
that. Okay.
Super fighting
I
robot.
think
Mega Man.
it should be good.
Super
Yes, I
fighting
believe so.
Warrot.
Loco de Puzzle.
So, this is Namco Collection Volume 1.
Okay.
Yay! I see 2 shmups, and one of them isn't a shmup.
Yes,
Hell
Mappy
yeah,
is not
let's
a
play
shmup.
Mappy.
So, the thing with this, and you can see it right here, it's not going to do it in the track mode, might as well just do it. So, while this goes, I'll just explain what this is. So, Namco put out 2 collections of, so this is an arcade game.
Yeah.
And basically, so this would have 3 classic Namco games. But one thing they also did with it is also include arrangement versions of each game. So they're kind of like
remakes.
updated versions with like new mechanics and all that. And the one that we're going to take a look at is, if you guess what the theme is, gonna look at Galaga.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the latest Galaga game after Namco, or not Namco, Galaga 88. And it's kind of something in the similar vein. It is basically an attempt to kind of modernize Galaga a little bit. So I might as well just go ahead and start.
Okay.
Base game is Galaga. There will be little changes every once in a while.
Your lasers are Spectre.
Yes. Yeah, this first stage is a very poor indicator of what's to come, as this is just basically the standard Galaga stage.
Yeah, but I mean, that's still a significant change, making your pixel thin laser not pixel thin.
No, so you know, the music's pretty alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music is actually really good, and it's going to be a little choppy, but that is main, because this is not quite emulated correctly. Okay, so here's where we're going to start seeing changes.
Holy shit.
So yes, they're going to start coming in very much more elaborate way. Oh, God damn it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
no.
normal. Didn't
Oh,
capture.
shit.
And also, if you shoot up, whoop. So if I hit it up there, I'll still get the power up. It won't turn against me like in normal Galaga. So before in old Galaga, you would just get a double ship. In this one, you get a wider ship, or like a wide kind of beam.
Nice.
Also, one thing they added, which since I'm just here by myself right now, is that this actually has co-op as well. This is actually really fun co-op too.
Neat.
This weird beehive place.
Yeah.
Beehive steroids. I like
Also, different enemy types. Okay.
It's okay. You've still got your regular guy.
Is it gonna keep? Okay, I think it's now. There's too few enemies for it to try and capture. Okay.
Oh, you really wanted the wide shot?
Yep. Because also this is going to be slightly disorienting.
No shit.
Scorpions. Ah, I see.
So yeah, it kind of is trying to rotate around, except I'm pretty sure that's how it looks in the actual thing. 'Cause I've actually played an arcade version of this. Also, this was included in the PS2 and GameCube versions of Namco Museum.
Amazing.
Also in the PSP, Namco, and later Namco museums, they tend to include these, except they actually do an arrangement of the arrangement, and they're like improved even further, with like 3D graphics and all that.
Hell yeah.
The thing is that this also seems to be, one thing they also change in this is that it's also quite a bit faster. Also,
Yes.
one thing you kind of notice there is that there are new boss Galaga that'll come down. And if I let that capture me, and then take it down, this happens. Also, I really hope that I can keep it longer. So they have added different ships depending upon which boss Galaga captures you.
This is just a faster firing one.
Yes, it is one that lets you have more shots on screen.
Neat.
I want to say it's like 4.
69, nice.
God damn it, all their new formations are really fucking pretty. Oh
Yes,
no!
This is
A reflection.
actually a very
flower.
nice looking game in a sense.
Yeah.
And we lied.
Yep. And Hopefully I can keep this a little bit longer. Because yeah, this game is definitely sped up compared to the original Galaga.
Yeah.
Does it have more stages to make up
I
for it,
believe.
or just have more variety?
Well, technically, the original Galaga has infinite stages. I think it might have a kill screen, but this definitely has like 32, I believe. Also, you can't it's not like Galaga 88 where you can get a third level ship. I believe this just has 2.
More than enough.
I like that if you take out the lead of their formations, they all disperse.
Yeah. Nice touches.
Oh no,
Big bug.
it's the bug from Mario Paint. Mario Paint isn't a shmup, right?
As much as I'd like the coffee break minigame to be a shmup, it is not.
He's tried. He's thought about it.
Because I really like that coffee minigame. Even though the animation of you dying kind of terrified me as a kid.
I mean, you have to dodge bullets, so it's a bullet hell, but you don't fire
But you don't
back.
shoot.
Yeah.
There's no shooting them up in that.
You have to swat him up. And I don't think there are many swat him ups.
You'd be correct.
Oh.
Parallel? Oh! I got it!
Oh, you did it. Special bonus.
Up in a different... I think that's a different boss Galaga.
I don't know.
Or is it just maybe a different sprite? Can't remember if they changed... No, I think that's different, because the tractor beam actually looks different depending upon which one it is.
Which one?
The boss Galaga thing. Or the big guys.
The guys who can capture you. Oh no, our white shot. We were using that.
I know, right?
No, it looks like they're the same. We got a white shot again.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just a different angle, I guess? I know there's more than 2. At least I'm pretty sure there's more than 2 of them.
Yeah, I think you just shot one of them. And they're dead now.
I'm glad that they aren't doing as many things with the background anymore, like that one stage.
What, you didn't like the beehive asteroid?
No, I didn't like the one where it shifted around.
Oh,
No, it only does that. It only does that in the counting stages, or just that scroll.
Look, they were really impressed by Mode 7, and they really wanted to do more Mode 7. This is very pretty, but also really unnerving.
It's
They can never
3D.
go. They never can come go down and touch you.
Yeah, but they're shooting you, and that I don't like that either.
Well, they don't like you either.
Come to me, White Shot.
Okay.
If your wingman becomes one with your ship, is it still a wingman?
Maybe.
It's a sidecar.
Not like a side plane, but alright.
a sidecar on a motorcycle is called a side motorcycle. Hello.
I'm loco.
I said loco.
Nice.
A side loco.
Okay. Alright, let's see how this works in the challenge stage.
Is there a complimentary barf bag? I really like their formations. I just wish the galaxy would stop moving around.
Okay, that's actually, I kind of like that one.
Yeah. They're loading them into a chamber. I love to load it back.
Tick tock. It's Ladybug o'clock.
Let's see.
What if bugs have rocks?
What if rocks had bugs?
Oh, also those are new things.
The ladybugs?
Oh, okay, so that's what happens.
Oh no, my old power-up.
Goddamn.
Trade.
Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, that... Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Red shot, but it bounces.
seems useful.
Bounce shot.
The text that whenever you get a, like, destroy a, like, get a point bonus reminds me of, Gyrus.
Why are the ladybugs so powerful?
Go through one more continue.
I thought it was gonna make us watch the entire dance formation before it let you start again.
Also, one thing is that it seems like it keeps your score, which is a weird
Nice,
thing.
Well, it also keeps your medals in the bottom right corner.
Well, that's that's the stage.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, because that's how a lot of older Namco games kept or let you showed you what stage you're on. I kind of wish there was more like shmups like this, because just so you can get the enemy formations coming in.
Yeah,
They think they are. They just decided that they'd rather do that to the bullets than the enemies.
Damn it, I thought I.
Do you really like that more bullets on screen power?
it seems useful.
It seems like it's more potent. It was better than having nothing.
Yeah.
I suppose. Welcome to stage 19.
Welcome to stage 19. We have fun and games. We got everything you want. As long as we know the name.
Would be better if you got captured by a ladybug.
Would it really?
Yeah, that bounce shot was really strong, wasn't it?
Yeah, it seemed pretty good. Oh, God damn it.
I do not like that those spiders came out of that other spider. I know it's... No. I don't like it.
Okay, I think
What if
that's
the spider
a
spawned
good
more
enough
spiders?
showing of Galaga arrangement.
Yeah.
There's any...
It's a good game.
Yes, it's very
Solid
good.
game. 8 out of 10 would shmup again.
All right. Okay, so yeah, that was Galaga Arrangement.
Neat.
We did it.
We survived.
Yeah.
Okay,
We did
so
the thing.
We can
I'm
review it
going to mute
now.
that. That's going on. Okay. Let's see, where do we put... Okay, so Galaga 88's at 90, and I feel like that's actually better than Galaga 88.
Yeah.
We should put this in the blue at least.
Yeah.
Let me think. I would say it's better than Hot Dog Storm.
Yeah, I would also say it's better than Hot Dog Storm. I'd also say it's better than the
DoDonPachi.
I'd probably put it...
Hmm.
Let's see, how about... What about
I would
above
put it-
Aero Fighters?
Yeah.
I would put it above Aero Fighters.
Right beneath Babadook.
Oh, well, not... I'm still going a little bit up. I'd put that above... How about above 1941?
That sounds fine to me.
Sure.
Yeah, because I'd probably...
That's a good spot.
Guange has seemed pretty neat. So I think I'll put that below that. Arrangement. Yes. 39. That's a two-way shmup. Co. 95. Okay. So. Oop. Damn. I think the last of the we looking at that older arcade.
Ah.
Because of course, if we're talking about insect-themed shmups, take a look at this one.
Buck Bumble.
Or at least something from this.
Revisited.
It's not Buck
Never.
We looked at Buck Pumple once. We don't need to look at it again.
Unless someone invalidates it because they're nice. Which I'm not gonna do because I don't have any money.
I'm just gonna show
Vetoing
this.
the invalidation.
I'm just gonna show this because this is how it actually shows up normally.
Okay. I'm gonna tilt
Okay.
my head then. And
So
I'm
yes.
tilting it back, I guess.
Even for some reason that just shows up like that. Those developed by IGS.
I love eggs.
Behold the sparkles.
What is this music?
Now. It's the Vincent Viper, the Duke British, and the Blue Man.
This is DoDonPachi 2 B-Storm.
Huh.
Oh no.
So, the thing with this is that, I forgot exactly what the story is behind this, but this is a... I can't remember if Cave went to a different company or like they wanted to make a sequel to DoDonPachi but didn't have the internal manpower, so they outsourced it. But yes, this is an outsourced or sequel to DoDonPachi. I forgot exactly what the reasoning behind it was. I'm sure if you looked online it will show you, but why don't we go ahead and start. Okay, so got... One sec. Name's acting finicky.
It's good at that.
Brave has decided to self-destruct.
Yeah.
Use the jaws of life. Use them.
Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so you have multiple different things. Let's just do combat. you have 3 different ships. This person, and this person. And it seems to be the kind of the narrowness of their shots you can kind of see.
Okay.
So you have 2 different things. You can either have the normal bomb, or you can have an energy laser that's kind of based on. You can kind of see if you graze, you will build up this meter. So, and yeah, we have the standard kind of cave thing where we have a main shot that will slow us down, and that shoots a laser, your like auto fire shot, and a bomb, or which is a laser in this case.
Hell yeah.
Which the laser will slow you down, so you have focus fire, but the auto fire will shoot like it'll be like an automatic shot, and you'll have full movement speed. So the laser is good against bosses. The normal shot's good against like stuff.
Normal enemies.
Normal losses.
Power up.
We'll rip him.
Power up.
I like the music.
Yeah. You need to do some more grazing.
Yep.
I don't think.
Needs to get more.
Patrol beam. Deep
Uh-huh.
fear.
A huge bee is approaching.
Yeah, this game in general kind of has that same feeling that Phosphora had, which basically it's competent, but you can kind of tell that it's not made by like the original developers or someone who has a whole lot of like high quality arcade experience.
Oh yeah, good grace, good grace.
Power up.
That grace. Collect young honeycomb.
Delicious honey. KO.
Alright, that's nice. We're not killing the bugs, we're just knocking those men the fuck out.
By making them explode.
I mean, you know, what's one explosion amongst friends, right? I can't believe that this game is single-handedly responsible for making all those teenagers destroy bee farms. So those ships are in the background? You can fly over them?
Yes.
Huh, that's nice.
Continue.
I really do like the bug mixture with mech design.
Yep. Well, it's DoDonPachi. Basically, its main aesthetic in a nutshell.
I can't remember if the DoDonPachi did as much last time though.
I think the
feel
later
like they
ones
had-
definitely do.
I feel like they had more organic stuff than the mechanic stuff we're seeing here.
You know, if anything, there's something about the DoDonPachi series that, in general, that I always bugged me is that it just seemed like it's a shmup series that just kind of is there. Like, I don't remember anything about them while playing them. I just know that they're okay. I think this is technically a smidge better than maybe the other.
Please continue. Onward.
Also, it seems like when you get a bomb power up, when you get a laser, it just doesn't do anything, which is kind of annoying.
Hexcomb Dragonet. I just really like the dumb names for some of these.
They're really good. Like, this thing just kind of is there.
I mean, it is, but it's not like it's not attacking you. It's just it has a lot of health apparently.
Yeah.
Starting to heat up. The idea is that it's training you to like figure out that racing increases your energy bar. Like in case you didn't pick that up already.
Maybe.
Power up. Power up. Please continue.
Do one more continue.
Okay. I like the stage design too, and I feel like this might be one of the prettier, like, look at all the unique backgrounds kind of games.
Well, you say that, but I know what's coming up next.
Oh.
The hell is that enemy?
Very non-threatening. Oh, maybe what's happening is that the bugs have taken over some of the human defenses, and they're showing off like, look at how shitty your human defenses were.
They couldn't even stop a harmless fly.
Because here's the thing, like for Dodon, I don't think I changed the difficulty at all. And like, this is even though I've died quite a few times, like this is surprisingly easy for like a DoDonPachi game.
Maybe they did tone down the difficulty for a few starting stages or something for the sequel.
Maybe.
Because this wasn't a console, I mean, this wasn't an arcade release, it was a console release, wasn't it?
No, this is an arcade release.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought with the website at the start that maybe it was also straight to...
No, that is a thing that actually some companies would do with later arcade releases.
Okay.
Like Cave themselves would do that as well.
visitors visit us on the web. Complain to us about our unfair mechanics.
Alright.
Send us your hate mail. Ah, you didn't even manage to break the first 3. Boo. Boo.
God, I cannot believe this shit, Lolo.
Lolo's gotta hang up his gamer badge.
It's a badge now?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I
Alright,
gotta
so
get
yes.
mine renewed. I still have a piece of cardboard.
Yes, that was DoDonPachi 2 B-Storm.
What a game, what a player.
It
Yeah.
exists.
It does.
Where did we put
It's a
DoDon?
video game.
Is it better or worse than the first DoDonPachi?
Because that kind of reminded me of Hot Dog Storm, to be honest. Like that, it was like, sure it exists.
It doesn't need to.
Hot dog storm.
Like
The
maybe,
game had nothing to do with storms or hot dogs.
like maybe it's above Hot Dog Storm, so it'll be below DoDonPachi.
sure.
One. Developers IGS. I don't think Cave published it though. 2001. Okay. Now that we have that, just speaking of DoDonPachi in general, there definitely some games definitely got kind of
It was
influenced.
published by Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
DoDonPachi 2 is published by Capcom?
Let me see if I got the right one.
Kawaka? I didn't see Capcom.
Is there a
at all.
distinction between 2 and 2B Storm?
Yes.
Let's check B Storm. Not getting anything for that.
I didn't see any. Okay, so no, there isn't. Oh, published by. No.
2
Oh,
specifically.
that was specifically the
published
Japanese release was done by Capcom.
by- Yeah.
Wow.
We were looking at the normal one, which was IGS. So
So there you go.
okay. So yeah, DoDonPachi definitely influenced some games. Some of them not necessarily even arcade developers.
Oh.
Check at this real quick. This game. Hopefully this loaded up fine.
What happened to the bottom?
Quiet. Oh. There we go. So, this is Space Moth DX.
It's trippy.
This is actually a PC game, developed by 1CC Games. And it kind of has a very notable influence by DoDonPachi. Also, it has it's certainly a implementation of a menu in a PC game because it's like tabbed
Ugh.
and it's really weird. And also because I have a 21:9 monitor, even in windowed mode, it puts the window kind of weirdly aspect ratio, so I had to crop down a little bit. But yes. Oh, also, how about fake scan lines that are vertical for some reason?
Hell yeah, I love vertical scan lines.
Ah, yes, you can make the game
Oh,
unwatchable.
also, we could do that. Or we could do
Nice.
that.
Oh yeah, play like that, I dare you.
Okay, so
I will
Coward.
donate $5 if you play it like that.
So here's kind of the basics. You have a laser. It's the cave focus shot, bomb, rapid shot thing. You can see the hitbox on the creature. So here's a weird thing where you could quote unquote soul drain enemies. If you hit them with the rapid shot, they'll like turn black, or like they'll kind of darken, and then they'll be more aggressive. And then if you kill them with the laser, you get bonus points.
I see.
Also, boss fights are boss fights.
Yeah.
Also,
No,
apparently,
okay.
if you kill it within 2 seconds remaining, you'll get a bonus. And also, apparently, if you use a laser, you can get contact damage. Also, it did with it being 1cc games, you get something special for doing 1cc. Guess what? We're not doing that. Oh, what is sick?
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck that.
Yeah.
But don't you want a super special secret?
No.
I hit the bomb.
No, this is really good. I enjoy hearing Lolo struggle like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Loco, I know what the secret is. Do you want to know what the secret is?
Mothra.
No. It's that you're a nerd.
That's not a secret.
What? Okay. Let's use the keyboard. Okay, let's try.
Here lies
Okay.
Lolo. He never made it out of the control screen.
Okay.
Ripping pepperoni.
Okay.
Ah, died, I see.
1 sec.
No, his controls aren't working.
Ah, I see.
Every
Yeah.
button is pause and every other button is pause again.
Also, for some reason, the window shows up weird when it's not on screen.
It's also affected the Streamlabs.
Yeah, it does that. There, that should be fine. Okay. Try that again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yes.
You can do it, Lolo. You can get the 1cc.
No, he can't.
I believe in you.
Well, at least one of us does.
So you implied that this game was going to have much prettier backgrounds, and I mean, they're pretty, but
This
they're
is not the game
sort
I
of
was
pretty.
talking about. This
Okay.
most certainly was not the game I was talking about.
Alright.
This game, I mean, no like offense to the creator, but this definitely has a flash game element to it.
Hell yeah, the finest of neighborhoods.
Also, it's slightly
Here
loud.
to create the ranking of Shmups.
Oh, of course I can't do that.
You haven't been taking advantage of your aura damage, I think.
Behold the big boy! Also, that blood decal is terrible.
It doesn't look good.
No bonus.
Because I didn't get up. I died.
Is that why? I thought it was because you didn't collect all the bonus items.
Or maybe that's...
Like, this game's pretty alright. It's not, like, amazing, but it's pretty alright.
Oh, no,
It's
there's-
not bad. I will say that perhaps production quality was not the highest, but that's not necessarily completely terrible.
That thing is scary a little bit.
God damn it.
just some Beatles. Some good boys.
They're not being very good.
Maybe you're not being very good.
Yeah.
How dare you accuse me? Behold, that strawberry shortcake.
Oh man, the first level track was definitely better than this one.
Right? Oh no, a snake.
Just good boy chugging along. Like this song does not feel like it belongs in a shmup.
Why are we attacking before legless scarabs? Already right now.
The fun thing is that sound effect sounds like the sound effect for like collecting a or getting that bonus sounds like something that I've heard from like a free sound pack.
Well, I mean, when you gotta get sounds, you gotta get sounds, right? And somebody's just putting them out there for free. You'd be a fool to say no.
God, I really hate the blood decal.
Yeah.
It did not.
I think you can turn it off. I think that was one of the options.
Yeah, because that did not need to be in the game. It doesn't add anything.
Slut. Oh, cake. Get the cake.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, the items start out small. I don't know what it is that you can do to make them big again, but...
Oh, it's the laser.
Huh.
Also, there's an effect that whenever you raise.
Kill the enemy with 2 seconds remaining.
It's the boss. Thank you that you need to do that with.
Yeah.
For double points.
There's no timer here.
Rip in piss.
Yeah.
Was it right? Oh, it's the graze effect that you can turn off.
Boo!
But you can also turn on these
Wait, it
awesome
says next
borders.
page. Maybe-
Take a
maybe
look
there's
at
other-
that. Or you just turn it off.
Maybe there's other options because it says that you can go next.
Nope,
page,
it just
right?
loops.
Ah.
Oh, also, that was arcade mode. Let's try DX mode.
That's hard mode.
Ugh.
So what is the difference?
I think it's just hard mode.
Well, thank you.
I'm not certain what exactly it is, but
Like, it said hard mode right there.
oh, damn it.
Do you have less lives? Are they shooting more things?
No, I think it's just they're shooting more bullets.
Right. So we
Can't believe how terrible at this you are.
boss seems the same.
Yeah. It's probably more aggressive. Oh no. Oh no. Amazing. You did it.
So hard. What a difficult boss. Yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough of that.
I'd like put that in green, honestly.
Yeah, it's an okay game.
Maybe. Yeah. Green.
It's a perfectly competent game. It's just not amazing, and it's definitely got its flaws.
Well, what about, let's see. Actually, a good thing to... Okay, how about comparing it to Vosra?
Honestly, I'd almost want to play Rekka over this.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Paperboy over that.
Yeah.
You.
I'd rather play Pleasure Hearts over that. Pleasure Hearts is actually pretty alright.
I'd rather play...
Yeah.
I'm thinking going down even further. Maybe... I'd rather play that above Image Fight.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's 129.1 space Moth. I want to say that this came out relatively recently. So let's see, because you can get this on Steam. Although I want to actually say that this was actually a little bit more expensive than I thought. That's $5, so actually not that bad. Black Shell Media is the publisher, and it came out in 2016. Very early 2016. But yes, this brings us to our last game that we're going to take a look at. And one that didn't really know a whole lot about it until I saw that it was on Steam and played it a little bit. And then, well, we'll just see it. So this is hopefully it'll load. I think. B. Yep. This is Mushihime-sama.
Okay.
It is based on a 2004 cave arcade game. So this is a cave game that's available on PC. I believe Mushihime-sama roughly translates into Bug Princess. Why don't we just go ahead and take a look at it? So this kind of is very similar to Caves or Dejica Games is the one who published it, and it's very similar to. So I think I need to turn it down a little bit. Very similar
I think
to
I've
their.
actually seen this before.
Yeah, it's very similar to their port of Death Smiles.
Oh, I know I've seen it before. It's because Steam was telling me a whole bunch to buy it at once upon a time.
Oh wait,
It's like, I heard you were a weeb, so here, buy this.
It's true, you are a weeb.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's neat.
Steam only tells truths.
Okay, so yes, it was available on Steam, ported by Dejica Games, kind of similar to their Death Smiles port, which we took a look at a while ago.
Yes.
Yes.
So when do we get an unfortunate ending?
We won't, actually, because I've played this a couple times already.
Damn, what's even the fucking point?
So I think we're just going to start playing on normal.
Okay.
I like the music though; it's really nice.
Yeah.
So the thing with the music, also, I like that they changed this a little bit. Because normally that would be they don't play this outside of Japan thing, but they changed it because it's a worldwide release.
Earthian.
Yes. So here's just the standard version. The reason why you see those boxes on the side will make sense once I actually get into the game. Let's see what it is.
HTTP.
And yeah, that's the thing. So later, even Cave would eventually put their website on there. Just save that there. I already got the achievements for this. Okay.
Guessing you like this game.
We'll take a look.
I'm guessing you like this game.
So the thing with the music that I was going to say earlier, before I forget, this is a soundtrack that is composed by Manabu Namiki and Matsuharu Iwata. If you can't remember Manabu Namiki, that is Batrider, Garaga, Fantasy Zone 2DX.
Jesus Christ.
Matsuharu Iwata, also, he was half of Kingdom Grand Prix and half of Radiant Silvergun.
So this is gonna be good, is what you're saying.
They get 3 different modes. Basically, this is basically difficulty select. The thing with Ultra is that is the only way to get the true final boss, which you might take a look
We're
at
doing
later.
Ultra.
We're gonna start with original. And then you have your 3 different, basically your standard cave kind of thing. Let's do Ash Power. Okay.
I see.
All right. So here we go.
Oh, this is actually very pretty.
Oh yes, it is. Also.
What did you fuck up?
Everything.
I hit switch on the wrong thing, so I'm going to have to restart.
Oh
Nice.
my fucking god.
Congrats. The winner is you.
Yes, my joystick apparently hates me right now. There. Back. Start. Oh, okay, that works too. Okay. Okay, so here's standard shot. So, much like DoDonPachi. So, the box at the left is a close-up of my character. Yui! Also, I think that might be a smidge too loud. Oh, it didn't.
No, it's perfect. You shut up. Why must you deprive me of these simple joys? Thank you.
There. So yes, this is one of when people think of cave and the kind of bullet hell. This is very much one of those.
Good.
You have a hitbox. I think it is literally a pixel.
I'm guessing it's that blue spot on you.
It is smaller than that. When I say it is, I think it is a pixel. I'm pretty sure it is literally a pixel.
So I'm guessing that screen on the left is to help with grazing.
Yeah. Because the thing is that that whole your hitbox is a pixel thing not only works with your character, but it's also the bullets. Only the center of the bullets will hurt you.
Now getting rammed by a bug though, that will fuck your day up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, you have a really weird bomb that you can kind of arc, except I haven't quite gotten the arcing down yet.
You said one of the composers worked on Fantasy Zone?
Fantasy Zone 2DX, Manabu Namiki.
Yeah, I can definitely hear that.
The problem is that I after doing other things is that I'm now out of my
You've unlearned your skills.
yes.
And welcome to the joy of ranking a shmups.
This is also very much a thing in which you need to learn when to use the standard shot and when to use the full auto.
Oh, there's a distinction.
Yes, because it is the speed of which you move.
Oh, okay.
Because this game will very much want you to move very quickly across the screen. Also, this game has kind of a weird story to it, where basically there's this village that, if you look at the Wikipedia page, it will tell you what it is. But basically, there's this village that, in order to appease like these bug gods, they choose a sacrifice of like a 15-year-old girl, like when she turns 15. Basically, and our character is like was chosen to be a sacrifice, but she got helped by. Like, she was trying to see what is going on and why they have to do sacrifices, and then found, like, this boy hanging out in the forest.
Okay, so the world of Mushihime-sama is a wild, unpainted one, where large, desertic areas abruptly change into lush forests, all inhabited by arthropods called koju. Such beasts, basically oversized insects, are capable of surviving due to their hardened shells and, upon their deaths, leave them behind for vegetation to grow around them in a natural cycle of life and death. However, their life force, called leviscence, proved to be poisonous to humans to the point of it being named miasma. Only sparse human settlements were allowed to survive, one of them being Koshifari Village, in exchange for the sacrifice of a 15-year-old girl every 200 years. However, the daughter of the royal family, Rako, is apparently the next in line after being given an ornate bracelet by a mysterious boy in Shinju Forest, where she lost herself at a young age. By the day she turns 15, the miasma contaminates the village. In order to save her people, she enters Shinju Forest once more, riding the golden Koju beetle Kinero, with the golden bracelet grants a telepathic link on a quest to meet the Koju god himself.
Hell yeah.
I really don't understand what the purpose of the, screen grab on the right is.
That's for player 2, if I had a player 2.
Ah.
If only.
All of that happens is that I die of bugs all the time. Take away all of Lolo's continues, probably. Assuming they're shit.
So that's one thing.
All of them.
One thing that's nice about this is that this particular port is that you have infinite continues.
You can't shove a quarter into your coin slot. You can't shove a quarter into your SD card slot.
Also, Herbert, if you're looking up things about this game, just go ahead and look up Mushihime-sama True Final Boss on YouTube and just look at the thumbnails. Don't click the video, just look at the thumbnail.
Okay, What the fuck?
Yeah, I hope you like purple.
Holy shit!
Bullets for days.
Just a wall of purple.
It is a screen that is entirely purple.
Like every single one of these I see is just so much purple.
Bullets for days.
Bullets for days.
Also, this next stage coming up is actually pretty neat.
Amazing.
Just a solid wall of purple.
You know what's a little distracting? The fact that the border images inside the game are changing, and so are border images inside your layout. So I'm like, okay.
So this stage pretty much takes place over this ginormous like battleship beetle thing.
That's actually pretty rad.
Yep. FD's down.
Also, this shot's kind of nice because it induces slowdown.
Nice.
So many bugs.
Oh no, you died.
Oh
God, you are fucking this beetle up.
Also, one thing that is very much a thing with this game is that, like, when the bullet patterns first come out, they look like they are like gonna cover a wider area, but then basically they will they'll grant you kind of a path that you need to go down. So this game is actually kind of half shmup, half irritating stick. Because it's basically like the.
Have you never heard of irritating stick?
No.
It's basically a game where you know Kurikurin.
Yes.
Think like that.
Oh, okay.
Except you're not spinning. You were just a.
Stick.
Yeah. Or like those like carnival games where you would have to guide the circle through the wire.
Yeah.
That is essentially what this is.
The music's real fucking good.
It is.
Yes. A very solid game.
No, it's a very good game.
Yeah.
Okay, so also one thing that I probably haven't pointed out, so you see how I have little option things? They come in two formations. You either get this formation thing, which basically is like whenever you're just shooting normally, will have a wider spread, but when you focus fire, it will come in. There's also the trace formation, which is essentially Gradius options.
Neat.
Yeah.
And one thing about this that I think is nice compared to like something like say Crimson Clover, it is a lot harder in this game to lose yourself. Like they are really good about putting the bullets over like things that basically anything like text. Basically the bullets will take priority.
Also, they are a distinct color and they are always the same color.
They're always the same color, and your character's like shots is kind of centralized.
Yeah.
Also, none of them are colors that even come close to overlapping with the purple.
Yep. See, this is kind of one of the patterns where it's nice to have speed. It's also nice to not run straight into the thing. Also, upon death, it's pretty nice about giving your stuff back.
It's definitely not a really good, or at least not yet.
This game seems very good and well designed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw the secret final boss. I know that he gets rude.
To be fair, if it's anything like the rest of the game, it's still probably very tightly designed, which is why that evolved.
So the thing with the true final boss is basically, it looks impossible, but there's basically you need to kind of, I wouldn't say abuse, but you need to remember that these bullets, like, oh, it looks like these bullets are huge, but they're not actually that big because it is only the direct center of it that will hurt you. And also, only the little tiny pixel in the middle of your ship is what will kill you. Also, this next stage has my favorite music in the game. Or second favorite music.
Like, as I said, the game is actually quite tightly designed, so I'm not surprised. Like, the wall of purple doesn't...
The wall of purple is actually not as daunting as you think.
Yeah.
Like this game, it looks insane, but it gives a lot of bullets, but it is very lenient about what kills you or not.
Yeah, it's also very tightly pattern-based for any of the big things.
Yes. It is a game about recognizing very quickly what the pattern is and how to kind of maneuver it.
Yeah.
And also knowing what to do at what point. Like, do you want to be mobile or do you want to focus? And also, there is a little bit of, if you play this a lot, you probably know, like, there are certain spots you'd want to be on the screen so that you can, like, kill an enemy quicker.
The speed.
Because, like, think of how, like, if you remember Crimson Clover, like, remember how quickly I was dying in that game. Like, how, like,
Yes.
the time for each life, compared to, like, something like this, where I'm dying, but it's not every 2 seconds. And usually it is very much my fault. Like, a lot of the time it is basically I am just positioning myself wrong. Like, you kind of see how I was able to weave in and out from that line of bullets.
Yeah. A good pattern. Nice challenge.
But yeah, I really like how, like, low-key this song is and how very pretty that the stage looks.
Yes.
No, it complements the stage quite well.
That's a very Sega Saturn-y feel to it. It reminds me of a stall.
It's also nice that when you destroy the bigger enemies, their bullets go away.
Yes, that is also one thing that is very nice, is that whenever you kill... And the thing is that it's not even the bullets of the enemy that you killed, it is all bullets on the screen will go away. Which is half of the thing I think of... Also, I need to remember not to ram those into those. That is actually a thing with the true final boss that I think is because you're kind of breaking off segments of it. Like, not segments, but basically it'll take a damage threshold and then like, kind of blow everything up.
There you go.
Okay. And also remember, this is the second to last stage.
Oh, Water Strider.
Yep. This boss is kind of neat.
It's also nice that they have 2 health bars for it.
That is... Oh, yeah.
So you can see, you know... You can easily, quickly figure out how much health it is, regardless if you're looking at your own ship or at the boss.
Yeah, this has very much the... One thing I like about the small hitbox is that you get very much the feeling of, like... The inverse of a feel of a lot of bullet hells is basically, it's like, oh, I guess I was just a little bit too close, where this gives you a lot of, like, oh man, I should have actually died there moments.
The lucky bastard.
You did it.
So good.
You did the thing. And you said this is the last level?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, cave shooters for some reason really like having 5 stages.
And that's fine.
5 is a good number.
Yep.
They're short but intense, and I can get behind that.
Yeah, and also you can tell like when I hit a new segment. If you take a look at the score, that's the 5 rows are the segments of the stage. There's technically, so there will be 3 stage segments and then a boss and then the final. So like right here.
You heard Daisy.
Nice.
She just turned to me and decided to meow into the mic.
Hi, I'm Jake.
Fuck you. Leave forever.
I'm the best.
No,
Yes.
you're the pest.
Oh.
They know that's too much even for you. Nobody's that level of offensive.
No. I can think of
Nobody here is that level of offensive.
Yeah, there you go.
DoDonPachi, I'm pretty sure, is still alive.
Yeah.
Did he just put out a new rap album or something?
Maybe.
I think
he
he's been doing like a one-man stage show.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Something like that. Like it was something that
yeah,
was like actually somewhat serious and like.
Yeah, it's a thing all about celebrating his Hispanic history and heritage. If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it was something very much not the pest. Or the Super
It's
Mario Brothers
comedic,
movie,
but it's
or
also
Carlito's
very
Way.
much comes from the heart. Because it basically stemmed from his kid had to do a report on his heritage. And it's just kind of sent him down this entire path of like learning all about.
Who? I missed that.
John Leguizamo.
Oh.
Okay,
Save the slot.
so here's the final boss.
Oh man, look at this guy.
I want to say this is like the mother of the boy that found us in the forest. But she is actually like the leader of something.
More bullets. More rocks.
Hell yeah,
enough bullets.
rocks. Hell yeah, bullets and rocks.
Just chucking rocks every which way. And just think, this is fucking tame.
Yeah. See, right there, that's something that I would want to have like full speed in order to kind of dodge.
Behold, more legs.
So many legs.
You can do it, Lolo.
君に会えてよかった
I'm actually wondering if we get the full ending.
Clearly need to collect every single large gem to get the full ending.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we do. This is giving a brief.
this nerd is dead.
Oh no, he became.
Oh no, the pretty boy is dead.
Yep.
Hell yeah, she's gonna control the bugs. She's gonna use giant bugs as a business to end giant bugs as a business.
Okay, so that is actually just the full ending.
So that was the good ending?
Not the good ending, it is the ending.
It is.
There's only
yeah,
one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucking depressing.
She became Lord of all bugs.
She became.
How's that depressing?
It's a little
Mushihime-sama.
depressing because she became Lord of all bugs, but the reason she went out there was not to become Lord of all bugs.
I mean, would you be mad about becoming Lord of all bugs?
I mean, I don't want to, so yes, actually, I would be.
Well,
Okay.
sorry, you just became Lord of all bugs, Loco.
No.
So there's two other alternate versions of Mushihime-sama. There's the arrange mode, which is its own little difficulty thing. It's like a score attack. I think it's based on the ultra mode, but I'm not certain. And there's also version 1.5, which is kind of an updated, kind of bug fixy version.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but I think we need to see ultra. So do we want to see the arrange, or do we want to see 1.5?
Let's go with 1.5.
Okay. Then
I don't have anything.
Okay.
So what does 1.5 fix anyway?
I know they changed the way that weapons work. They give you a thing where they also add a max mode, where basically you're always at maximum power, but that also makes it a lot more power. It makes it so that the enemies are also more like powerful.
Wait, doesn't the at least original mode doesn't use a dynamic difficulty thing?
I can't. No. Well, this isn't a dynamic difficulty thing. This is a option that you can select.
Okay.
Also-
Because I was just reading, apparently original mode does in fact actually have dynamic difficulty,
Oh, okay.
where
That
shit
sounds
gets
about right.
basically faster and harder the more adept you are. Basically, like less death, less bombing.
Oh, also, I think I need to. Okay. So. Yep, Kovac was asking for some money. Okay, so let me just make sure, because one thing I will say about range mode, so arrange mode 1.5 and original all have their own version of the soundtrack. Arranges, I think, is actually kind of the weakest one. But 1.5's is pretty good. So let's just go on. Oh, also I think I need to turn down a little bit again. Let's try an ultra. Are we prepared to battle sheer despair? So here's the max thing. So basically turn it on and it will make it so that enemies are more. They'll attack more often. Let's go. Okay, so now we start out with two options. Also, yeah, I think I need to turn that down just a smidge. Oh, it's actually the same.
bit loud.
Never mind.
Junbi.
Audio balancing.
You're deleting the audio balancing. Oh.
But yeah, as you can see, there's a few more bullets.
A few.
Only a few.
That's why the entire screen is saturated.
Only a few.
When you get to the final boss, they start coming in from the border.
Kinda yes.
Your score flies at you, attacks you. I want to be the guy, but it's a shmup.
I mean, didn't I want to be the guy I already have a shmup segment?
Yeah, but usually it's not like the actual head. It doesn't have a heads up display.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Ah, here's the good shit. Yep.
Oh, the soundtrack. This remix is really good. All of them done by Monovid and Mickey. See, as complicated as that, oh Jesus. Cause yeah, like as complicated as that pattern was, with the amount of slowdown is that. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Yeah,
Also, I just realized what the soundtrack of this reminds me of.
No.
The opening to Sonic Mania.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh, all those point bonuses.
just immediately eat shit.
Well, now we're getting to the patterns that you kind of need to practice this for. Ah!
No, it's perfect. You shut up.
That's actually really pretty looking though.
Yeah.
I like it when they do kind of stuff like that. Oh jeez.
That's why, like, bosses in these sorts of games are always much more interesting because of huge patterns.
Yeah, should have been using full auto for that instead of this. Almost had it. If I moved right instead of left, that would have been fine.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you for any of this. Like, you just don't have to practice.
Yeah, that's... Also, this is at the end of...
That too, you just unlearned everything you did learn before playing this. Oh, sweet Jesus, this is hell.
Oh god, I can't wait to see how the next stage is going to be. On the battleship beetle thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's gonna be hell.
Oh, that's a pattern.
That is a pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, micro dodge. It's all about the kind of movement.
Your pick.
Yeah, also I should say, like, none of my dying is because I lost myself.
No, it's just you fucked up.
It is actually surprisingly how easy it is actually to find yourself. Yeah, I was able to dodge. I lost myself.
Yeah.
Well, I lost myself in the sense of there's about 10 bajillion things on screen. Oh, that's a pattern.
Wow, that is an asshole pattern.
There we go.
So I gotta go. Talk to you later.
Later.
Do we have anything after this?
No, this is the last game.
Okay, that's what you're going at it again.
Yes.
Oh god.
This is what hell is like.
Because the thing that it helps to realize is that 90% of the bullets that it shoots are not any threat at all. It is purely a diversionary tactic. Also, it's not the tends to be the thing where it's not the huge chain of bullets that's hitting me. It's the one little side one that they intend to hit you with while you're dodging the huge chain.
The rude boy bullet.
That one I just went straight into.
You just rammed that shit.
Like, I want to be right in the middle of that. Oh, that is, need to speed up.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
If I killed that beetle, that would have been fine. Although I think I might have been a little bit too much to the left, or not fast enough. Well, that's me, yep. Also, I think one thing that arrange mode does is I forgot what exactly not the environment, but the scenario is, but there is auto bombing, I think, in one of the modes. I forgot which one though. See, it was that kind of pattern where I say this is actually more of an irritating stick kind of game. It's basically just got to get yourself in the groove and just make sure that you kind of follow through. You're basically threading a needle.
Jesus Christ, this level. Just fucking your day up. Oh boy.
Dude, that entire sequence of like, how am I not dead? How am I not dead? How am I not dead? Okay, here we go.
You might appreciate that the person who did the art for this one specifically, Also worked on another game.
This boss or
Okay.
this game?
This game, like character art.
What else did they work on?
Iba.
That's what I figured. I mean, Cave has a guy who works on every single one of their games. Like,
Well, I mean,
since
the sequel has somebody else. It's different kind of the art.
I mean, that also kind of makes sense because, okay. Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about Rekko's design that I don't think the person who designed Rekko understands, how the chest works. Also, this room. Let's gonna start off with. Oh. Yep.
Well, you were doing pretty well dodging there.
Yep.
Up until you weren't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, except I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a break.
You will never get that break. You are a Mushihime-sama Ultra.
There we go.
Oh, Jesus!
I like that it was in the shape of a heart, too.
Yup. Never forget that all these orbs are made up of life force.
Go. Nope. Thought I could sneak through, but nope. Oh, that. Yeah, that was bad positioning.
No, so this arrangement of the song is really good.
There we go. Okay,
I think I'm really digging this arrangement.
I needed to, yeah, I need to use full auto. Oh, nope. That's not how that works.
Glad you used full auto.
Oh, that was a focused one.
Could have done better.
No, it's just when those, like, snake things, or not the snake things, but like the snake things, whatever, show up that, yeah, these things. Okay, that. Smidge rough.
On the bright side, you're setting quite the record for number of deaths.
Yeah, I don't even think, no, I think I probably hit something that, Crimson Clover actually probably is the record holder, I think.
Oh, I would completely believe it.
Because there are periods in which I'm actually staying alive longer than normal.
Just fuck you and fuck your face.
Alright. I almost got through that entire segment.
You were doing really well too, yeah.
That's one thing that's nice about this port is that it keeps the slowdown when it would have like completely slowed down the hardware.
And yeah, this was what, originally PS2 game?
I forgot what board it was on, but it's one of the later ones. It's emulatable in MAME.
Yeah, it was an arcade game 2004 and then PlayStation 2 in 2005.
I want to say there's also an Xbox. There's an Xbox 360 port of the sequel.
Futuri, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Are you ready to die? So do we need to beat the normal final boss to get the Ultra?
So from what I've been told, or from what it seems, it is you will basically the true Ultra, the true fight is basically it is if you're playing an Ultra. But yes,
Okay.
it is essentially a 4th, 5th, and 6th phase to the final boss fight. Like, I know the pattern wasn't even like that generally harmless or harmful, but goddamn. Okay. Yeah, that is you need to kill that thing before. That is basically giving you a time limit.
And you could potentially thread it.
Probably. Actually, yeah, you could probably thread it. Well, we'll see. I think that's one of those enemies. Yep. Here, killed it before it got the shot off.
Fucking point is it?
Oh god, there we go. Okay, let's see.
Vomit purple all over your screen.
Yep, I got it. I don't got it. Like, I saw that it's like those one little piddly enemy shots. I'm like, oh crap.
You son of a bitch!
Oh god, there's 2 of them. Time for slowdown. There we go. Oh, there we go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But also on the upper right.
Yep. Okay, let's try this. Nope.
The rudest shit.
Okay, here. Oh, no, that's the mid-boss. Okay, so...
Oh, holy shit.
This one's actually not that bad. Yep, nope. Except the problem is then it unslows down when you're not expecting it to. Nope.
Just this girl screaming forever.
No, that's it. Nope. That's me. Right into it.
On dying.
I think we should be close to the end though.
Oh yeah, we're definitely nearing it.
There it is. Okay.
Behold, the perks.
Don't fuck around. On the bright side, you're an eighth of the way through your health bar.
Okay, where's... Okay, over here. Nope. Oh, that... wasn't expecting him to bounce.
What if my pattern bounces?
I knew that should have happened, was gonna come, but oh well.
No safe spot.
Now comes this form.
Ah, hell.
Okay. So remember when I said that the other person who worked on the soundtrack worked on Radiant Silvergun's soundtrack?
Are we gonna get someone going to town on some bells?
Not quite. Oh, I forgot we get this form first.
Behold! The smaller scavenge.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
That was pretty good though.
Oh, by the way, King's Bomb.
And also he's currently immune damage.
You can only tag it out.
Oh yeah. Oh, the fact that you do no damage? Yeah, that's a thing also.
How do you do damage?
Oh, you're just, it's basically you just hold down the button and hope that you get hit.
So, what do the symbols below his health bar up there mean?
Those are lives.
His lives or your lives?
Mine?
Oh.
What even is this guy?
He's that guy.
Ah, yes, that guy. Let's see.
The one from the end. But I guess he's a jerk now. I don't know. This is gonna be one of those, the only safe spot is right next to the boss kind of patterns, isn't it?
No, it's just I'm just not used to the pattern.
I don't see any damn space in between them, but alright if you say so.
Okay, just remember that the bullet is not, there is technically a small little hitbox in between.
No, I see the hitbox, but I just, between the bullets,
Yeah,
wherever you are. Okay, I don't know how you did that. What the fuck happened? this bullshit? How did you dodge it?
Because
Remember, the bullets
like,
also have a hitbox.
Yeah, and it is smaller than their overall size.
But the bullets themselves are horizontally rotating. Like they're wide, aren't they? Like
The bullets moving.
or right streams, I don't know.
The next 20 minutes are gonna be this boss fight.
Punctuated with a every now and then, yes.
Should be shortly. Okay, I think it starts when it hits half point. Oh, no. There we go. Time for my favorite music track in the game.
なんだ。ほら、しっかり。ほら、しっかり。みんなでできるよ。みんなでできるよ。ほら、しっかり。ほら、しっかり。みんならできるよ。
I hope you like leitmotifs.
Nah.
みんならできるよ。ほら、しっかり。ほら、しっかり。君ならできるよ。
So close.
ほら、しっかり。ほら、しっかり。ほら、しっかり。
This is just a bit rough.
There's a smidge. How's he encoding taking it, by the way?
It's not exactly happy.
ほら、しっかり。
Wow.
ほら、しっかり。みんならできるよ。みんならできるよ。
had to like hit a certain area. Seems like I'm doing no damage to it. It's not that I just have to survive this, do I?
I don't think so.
When I did this fight in a range mode, it didn't... Oh. Breaking timer scamming.
君に会えてよかった
Congratulations.
You did it.
You survived dying several times. That's how it works, right?
Okay, yeah, it's the same.
What if there was an extended scene?
I don't think there was an extended scene.
But maybe the scarab inherited his will, and he's like, yeah, I'll cheer you up, waka waka. Exactly word for word.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did that replay?
That shameful replay.
But yes, that's Mushihime-sama.
It's real good.
The downloadable content is just the you're not seeing that. But yeah, it is the soundtracks. Also, although it does look like 1.5 is a DLC, which I think it's like $4. But yeah, all the DLC is also available for this game, or all the soundtracks. Not the DLC.
Go to your local marketplace and ask for a copy of that floppy.
Yes. So. I think it belongs in pretty high.
Sure.
It's Mastercraft at least.
Oh, very much so. I would put it over Warning Forever personally, at the very least. At a minimum, I would definitely put it higher than that, though.
I am actually thinking. Oh, I'm actually thinking above Axley.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Let's see, Axley. What about above Cinemora?
I would put it below Cinemora personally, but
I mean, Cinemora is by Grasshopper. I'm biased.
it isn't even really by Grasshopper. Grasshopper mostly just handled
Because it was by was it a Polish studio that did it?
It was not Polish.
But it was not a Japanese studio.
No, it was Eastern European. I'm trying to remember who they are. Let's see. It was by Digital Reality.
Yeah.
Hungarian. They were Hungarian.
That's what it was. Oh yeah, because all of them speak in Hungarian.
Why?
So yeah, I'm thinking maybe just below Cinemora.
Yep. Yeah, it sounds pretty good to me.
Alright.
Doesn't break the top 10, but
Still pretty fucking good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have to click. Meh. Oh, Mushihime. 39. Shooter by Cave. Published by Digica. For the PC. Actually, I'll say that's arcade, and this is 2004. So yeah. Range. There. Here we go.
Yay.
So yeah, we do this. We can just take a final look at what we did today. Okay, so started out looking at Centipede. Now ranked at 97. Pretty basic, but also not terrible. Then we took a look at Yar's Revenge, which is not that great.
It's a step beyond not that great, let's be real here.
Then we took a look at Donkey Kong 3, which is actually surprisingly good.
Mm-hmm.
Then we took a look at Insector X, which is kind of meh. Then we took a look at Galaga Arrangement, which is actually probably one of the better ways to play Galaga. Then we
If
took a
you're
look
gonna
at
play it at all.
Yes. Then there's also DoDonPachi 2, Storm, which probably should let Cave make those games. Even though it's not terrible, but yeah, they tend to handle it a little bit better. Moth DX, which is kind of okay. And then Mushihime-sama, which is now the first time this season we've added something to the Mastercraft.
I'm
It's 'cause it's
kind of
real good.
surprised. You made it sound like we were gonna see Yar's Revenge, like the remake today.
No, I have an episode coming up where
I'm guessing it's for the front railroad shmups.
no, this is actually it is one that I just came up with recently because Space Invaders Extreme is coming out to PC soon. Actually, I think on the 12th. So I wanted to take a look at that. So we'll be taking a look at
Remakes?
yeah, basically reimaginations of
Alright.
various shmups.
I
I
think
planned on
Star
look.
Fox Zero would be in that episode if we managed to get Star Fox first.
Star Fox is coming up, but it's in a different episode.
Okay.
No, there's a certain other reimagining that someone in this call is excited for.
Command Mission?
No,
I just have Star Fox on the mind now.
no, it's not the only Space Invaders game we're gonna look at.
Oh, no. Do you even have the DLC for that one, or am I not thinking of the
No,
right
you're
one?
thinking of the wrong Space Invaders.
Am I?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, there also might be two other games on this that's actually on screen right now that also had reimaginings. One that we knew of.
Can't believe
One that I played a lot on the PlayStation.
Can't believe Space Moth DX got a reimagining.
Shut up.
On that note, good night, stream.
Good night, stream.